This tutorial segment will demonstrate live navigation with a PC and GPS. Making the decision to use a PC aboard depends on a number of factors. Is your helm large enough for a PC? Does it provide a dry environment? Does it provide access to power? In many cases, taking a notebook computer aboard is both safe and simple. In live navigation, the vessel icon is used to represent your vessel. You were introduced to this icon in Part 1. To position the vessel icon at a particular location on a chart, right mouse click and choose Put Vessel here. To connect the vessel icon to the GPS, click on the Vessel GPS menu and select Position from GPS. When you choose Position from GPS, the vessel icon is automatically placed at the coordinates received from your GPS unit. As your GPS reports different coordinates, the vessel icon moves. In other words, as your boat moves over water, the vessel icon will move over the chart. You can select the Follow Vessel option at the bottom left corner of the display to tell Offshore Navigator to keep the vessel centered in the chart display area. There is also a Look Ahead mode if you want the vessel displayed nearer the bottom of the display. The simplest way to do live navigation is just to cruise along and watch your real-time GPS position on top of the chart as you travel. If you wish, you can steer your boat so that the vessel icon stays on top of the pre-printed course lines provided in your chart book and on the digital chart pages. When doing live navigation, you can display data windows in large, easy-to-read characters along the edge of the chart. Click the View menu and select Data Windows. Offshore Navigator Lite will display your course and speed over ground, vessel position, range and bearing to the next waypoint, range and bearing of the cursor, and a compass. You can have Offshore Navigator help steer you to a mark. To create a mark, right mouse click on the chart and select Create Mark from the drop-down menu. Next, right mouse click on the mark and select Go to this mark. An instant route line will appear from the vessel to the mark. To abandon the route, right mouse click on the mark and select Abandon Route. Offshore Navigator Lite is equipped with a Man Overboard tracking feature. In case of such an emergency, click the Man Overboard button. The data windows will close automatically and Offshore Navigator will place a life ring symbol at the location of the vessel. As the vessel moves away from this location, the life ring remains joined to the vessel icon by a line. You can use this to quickly navigate back to the exact spot. When the emergency has ended, click the Man Overboard menu and select Cancel MOB. The real advantages of live GPS navigation are best demonstrated when using Offshore Navigator Lite to follow the routes that you learned to make in Part 2 of this tutorial. First, make sure your GPS is properly connected and in the on position as instructed in Part 3 of the tutorial. Next, select a route to follow. To do this, right mouse click on the route and select Follow Route. You will see a new course line drawn from the vessel to the route. As your vessel moves across the water, the vessel icon will move across the chart. At this point, simply steer your boat so that the vessel icon follows the route. You can pause or abandon a route during navigation if necessary. Right mouse click on the route and choose Pause Route or Abandon Route. A follow and reverse option is also provided, so you can easily use the same route to return to your starting point. Remember that it's always a good idea to bring your chart book with you when you're using a PC and GPS on your boat. It will provide an additional reference and can serve as a backup in case of an equipment failure. Finally, we invite you to upgrade the Offshore Navigator Lite software provided on the companion CD to the full version of Offshore Navigator. The cost of the upgrade is under $100. The full version of Offshore Navigator will let you 1. Create a route and follow it with your autopilot. 2. Record a track showing your vessel's progress. The track may be used as a visual aid or convert it into a route for navigational use if you want to retrace your path of travel. 3. Take advantage of the on-water mode, which provides a simplified set of controls reduced to just those tools that you need most during live GPS navigation. 4. Create alarm areas to trigger a warning beep if you enter or exit an alarm zone. 5. Place named waypoints at major locations in your cruising area. A single named waypoint may be used in multiple routes. 6. Send a position report via email to anyone who needs to be kept informed of your location. 7. Use the built-in ship's log, which lets you keep an official record of your vessel's position, course, speed, and progress, and print this information for use as a paper reference. Finally, and most important, the full version of Offshore Navigator also entitles you to free technical support by telephone. Again, the cost of the upgrade is less than $100. Please visit the Maptech website for more information. This concludes the Chartbook Companion CD video tutorial. We hope that your boating adventures will be both safe and fun.